You're not tuned into something super tight. Puffin' something sticky, nigga, I roll through the light. Need to hear something real just to get me through the night. I'm looking for them jackets cause I know they looking shite. Know I'ma get some game tuned in with super tight, yeah. I get it all up from Big Bobo, from the front seat, not no photos.
Already, baby, what it do? It's your big dog, Bobo Luciano. I want to thank everybody again for tuning in to Super Tight TV. We back, up your back, going smack, 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 just like that. And I hope it feel good to you too, because the show feel good to me. I got my sexy ass, gorgeous, beautiful wife, but she's not here right now. I need my prayer warriors. Wifey Jessica is feeling a little sick and a little under the weather. So, I have to run me 3 interviews today without Miss Jessica, and she is surely missed, because sometimes I feel like I'm flailing in the wind without my wife next to me. So, but the show must go on. Today I have one of my bucket list. And when I saw someone, my man Greg Powell said, "Hey man, I can get you this brother." I was like, "What? What? No way." I have a Dallas legend. He's more than just a Dallas legend. He's a legend in the music industry, period. But we can call him one of our own. You know what I mean? So if you know anything about music in Dallas, everybody wants to talk about rap music, and I do come from that background, but I like all genres of music. And sometimes I like to just cool out. Sometimes I like to just chill out. My wife is a wine drinker. I do what I do, and chill out and listen to some smooth jazz. And let me rephrase that. I love people who have talent, God-given ability, whether it's to play instruments, write music, write poetry, write movies. But this gentleman has a knack for playing a saxophone that is pretty much second to none. So I'm just going to say it. The legend is in the house. I have Don Diego. Hey. Don Diego's in the building, y'all.
And the house is packed.
Yeah. Y'all sit down. You in the shadow of the clapping. What you call that, the synthetic clap?
Yeah, that's all right, though. That's all right. Put me in the mood, Jeremy.
Yeah, make you feel like you about to perform.
Yeah. What's going on?
Brother, how you doing? You looking good.
Man, I feel good. Praise God, man. Like you, and I'm sending prayers out for your wife, first of all, because I know how it is.
Yes.
When you're missing your other half, you hear me? But I'm glad you called me here. I'm glad you have me out.
Yes.
And I'm looking forward to this whole thing, bro.
Yeah,
you hear me?
I just blew his mind. As soon as he walked in, my sister had called me. Well, she had asked me to do something for us. I can't. I got a special guest coming in Monday. I said, I'm interviewing Don Diego.
You did that for me, because normally you don't do things on Monday, right?
No, not
This is my only day off, so you did that just for me.
Just for you.
And I appreciate you.
Throughout the day, we normally, it's funny being up here in the daytime,
right?
Because it's usually nighttime when we're here.
Right.
And she told me, she said, well, I got a shout out to my sister, Alicia Kennedy, you know what I'm saying? But she said, well, he's kin to our nephew. And I said, what? So as soon as he walked in, I dropped it on him. And we just verified the name.
Yeah,
the family name.
Family name. Yeah.
So if the person we mentioned was your first cousin,
right? My
nephew is your second cousin.
Okay.
Yeah.
Welcome to the family.
And let me tell you something. He's a great kid.
That's good. He's a musician.
No, but he can write. But he just doesn't. He hadn't pursued it. Let's just say that. Well, he dibbled and dabbled in it a little bit, and he had talent.
Right.
So he recorded a couple songs.
Right.
And I got a shout out to Taylor. TK is in the house. You know what I'm talking about? Already.
Yeah.
So let's start. We like to, we have a pretty big audience of 2,000. Matter of fact, we hit the 2,400 mark just the other day. And I want to thank everybody for subscribing to the channel, because we infants in this. We're fairly new to this.
Right.
And so we like to go down through there like people probably never ever heard of Don Diego. We want to, get them to introduce them to you. You know what I mean? And then those who do know you, they want to know your story. Right. So where were you born?
I was born in New Orleans, Louisiana, but I was raised in Dallas.
Okay.
Most of my life, all of my life.
What age were you when you came to Dallas?
Probably 2.
Oh, so yeah. Were you raised in a 2-parent household?
Yes, all my life, man. My mother and father. I have one brother and one sister. My brother's deceased.
Okay,
2 years ago.
Sorry to hear that.
And one sister. And we were raised like Leave It to Beaver family. My dad came home at a certain time. We ate at a certain time. Mm-hmm. We were a close knit family all my life growing up. All of my life.
So, what part of town did you come up here?
East Dallas.
East Dallas.
Yeah. Project.
Really? East Dallas Projects.
Yes.
What was the name of those projects?
I think they were called Ben Place. Wait. What's the name of it? I cannot think of it, but I'm gonna think of it before this interview is over.
Okay.
There you go.
What high school did you go to?
I went to Booker T.
Booker T. Oh, so you went to the
Arts Magnet.
Arts Magnet.
Yes, I did.
Yes.
Yeah,
okay.
I did.
And I think I read something else on you. You went to my mom's alma mater. Did you go to TSU?
Graduate of TSU.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm an alumni.
Out there in 3rd Ward, Houston, Texas.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, my mom went to Jack Yates and TSU.
Really? She from Houston, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's my second home.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I spent a huge amount of my life in Houston, in 3rd Ward, Texas.
Why? CUNY home?
Yes. I stayed off of, some of my family lived off of Live Oak on a street called Berry.
Oh, okay.
And then the other ones, they lived off of Scott Street on a street called Noah.
Scott is right over there by the yard.
Yes. So that's my old stomping ground.
So you know about the chicken then?
What? Frenchies?
Frenchies, yeah.
Come on, man. You remember when they tried to bring Frenchies here?
I did. I do remember
Lancaster
that.
Road?
On Lancaster, right?
Yes.
I do remember that.
Why didn't that work?
I don't think they were ready for it, man. And I told all my friends, man, you got to check this chicken out. You got to.
Yes.
And it didn't work.
It just didn't work. That's fun. That's strange.
And I don't understand how Popeyes work, but French's didn't. And maybe just
how did Williams work?
And French's didn't. Yeah.
Because Williams came after that.
You know. And now if you go and get French's, it's not the same because they sold out. It don't really taste like it used to.
Yeah, it don't. I had some last year, matter of fact.
It don't taste like it used to because they must have sold out. You hear me?
Wow.
So.
Almost like Sweet Georgia Browns did.
Oh yeah, I remember that too.
I mean, Sweet Georgia's used to be.
Yeah.
Still got a long line, but the taste is not there like
it ain't
it used
the same.
To be.
No, when it was South Dallas. When
they had them sisters and brothers back there cooking.
Yeah, and they would not get a recipe either.
No,
that's the thing about it. But you know what? They don't really know their recipe because they just go by a pinch here, right there, and there. So they can't tell you how to. They can't put that on paper.
No, that's how my mom do. Just a little of that.
They can't put that on paper.
Put that in just a little of that, mom. Right. A splash of Worcestershire sauce.
Right.
Splash.
Right.
So, how did you get into? What made you start falling in love with music? Was it an early age? Because if you went to Arts Magnet, something had to hit you pretty early.
No, actually, my dad played piano. And he was more like back in the cafe days when they only had one piano. He played while my Uncle Lawrence, they would dance and it was like the Babels.
Yes.
You know, whenever they did something, everybody gonna come to it because he played in the cafe days.
Lawrence is your uncle?
No, Lawrence Jr. is the one that you know.
Yes.
But Uncle Lawrence is my uncle.
Okay,
His dad name, he's a junior.
Gotcha.
So my dad used to play keyboard and piano back then, and in the cafe days when everybody sit around or dance around or one person playing. So that's how I really got started. You know, after my mom was kind of a quiet person, and she wanted him to stop playing. Finally, he stopped. But my older brother played too, and he's like 5 years older than I am. So. When I was in the 1st grade, he was in the 6th grade. So that's whatever the difference. That's 5 years. So when he got to junior high, he was in the 9th grade, and he started playing in Zoom Walk in the marching band. Well, a guy right down the street, on the same street I grew up in, he played the saxophone. My brother played drums and clarinet. And he would let me borrow his horn. I would go down, and I was probably in the 4th or 5th grade then. Okay. And I would go get the horn. No lessons. I I didn't even know how to finger the horn.
Yeah.
But I knew somewhat because I played a recorder, this little flute thing in elementary school, the recorder. It just so happened the saxophone fingering was kind of similar to that, so that's how I started playing. And I do a thing now, it's called circular breathing, where I just, like Kenny G, you hold a note forever. It's no, because you're breathing while you're playing, but nobody knows that.
Oh, wow.
So it sounds like you just can hold, yeah. Well, I could do that when I first picked up the horn before I could even play. I could do that. And it just goes from there, man. I just started playing.
That shocked people that you could do that, huh?
Well, I didn't even know what I was doing until I started doing it. Probably by the time I got in the 8th and 9th grade, I started playing professionally, making money.
Really?
Yeah.
Where were you going?
Place on, it was on Bonneville, called, Bonneville.
Yes.
It was in a little shopping center on Bonneville and Overton. Bonneville
Down by that record store?
Yeah, I don't know.
What was that?
Yeah,
Sam's?
it was a record store. Exactly.
Sam's,
I don't know. I don't know the name. I can't remember
Sam's
the name.
Records.
But I used to play there, and we used to sneak out the house and play, and we were in the 9th grade.
Yeah, I know exactly where you are. My buddy's got a church over there.
Oh yeah,
there's a church in that shopping center now. He's the bishop.
They would pay probably $10 or $15, but it was that was money for me in the 9th grade.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So I would play there, and then I started playing at the Plug Club. It just closed down not too long ago, but it just opened back on Houston School Road. Everybody know that now. Houston School Cliff Club.
Oh yeah, that's
I used to play in the Cliff Club.
I'm from Singing Hills.
Yeah, I played in the Cliff Club in the '74.
Oh wow!
So it's been a journey, man, and it ain't over yet.
What year were you born?
19 and
come on. I mean, you look good. You look good. I mean, this is motivational.
Actually, I was born in 58. Okay. But I didn't know this because I knew it, but I've been telling everybody that I was like 63.
Yes.
I'm getting ready to turn 64.
Yes.
And my mom, God is good, man. I feel good. Everything works. And so and I was just having a conversation with my mom, and she's turning 90, getting ready to be 91.
Oh, wow.
And she does everything, and she's a blessing, man. Your mom is a blessing, bro.
Yeah, I know.
And I was talking to my mom, and I said, I'm getting ready to be 64. And she said, no, you're not. You already 64. So she said, you're getting ready to be 65. I said, wait a minute. So I done lost a whole year.
Oh, yeah.
And don't even know it. Don't even remember where it came from. So,
yeah. So you lost one. You done gained one. You gained a year.
Man, that messed me up.
Can you
imagine? Yeah.
You said your whole life, I've been thinking one thing.
Yeah. But as a musician, after you turn 50, you stop.
Yes.
You stop.
Time kind of runs together, don't it?
Yeah, and because you've been lying about your age so much, that's what you've been doing. And as a musician, you don't think it's lying because basketball players say they are a little higher, taller than they are.
Yes.
So it's the same, but
got to do what you got to do.
You got to do what you got to do, and I've been doing that for so long. And every birthday, this is the first time I've ever just said my age out, but. Like you said, I look good, I feel good. So,
yes.
I might.
You know what I called it?
What's that?
Season.
There you go. I like that.
Just season, man.
I like season.
Yeah. I mean, all that old stuff, it's a state of mind.
Right.
Ain't nobody old right now.
You know what? It's all about waking up in the morning, feeling good.
That's it.
You wake up and you healthy because, look, for everything we do, there's something that somebody can't do. That's down to everything, down to even crying. Some people don't even have tears.
Yeah,
and it just for everything. That's called a small blessings, man. And I praise the Lord and Jesus Christ every day, every morning, every night, throughout the day, as much as I can. Because if I wake up and I'm feeling good, I'm ready to go.
You ever have a youngster come up to you and call you old man?
Old school.
Yeah, I'm like, you better hope you make it this old. It's a blessing to be this old.
Yeah, sometimes I say, man, and when my mom told me, I don't want to be 65. Well, what you gonna do? You can die.
No, yeah. What's the alternative? Yes.
Exactly. So
no, you don't want to do that.
Right.
I mean, you never know. It's greater.
Yeah. I'm sure it's greater if you're going where I'm going.
Yes.
It's greater. I'm going to heaven. So
yes.
Because
this might be hell.
Right.
we don't know what the concept of hell really is. We might be living in hell.
Right.
And elevate to heaven.
Well,
if you live right.
I'm not ready to go there yet. I want to stay right here where I am. You hear me?
You say you good.
I'm good.
It's your girl Jazzy K with Super Tight TV. We want to thank everyone that's been watching. Hey, if you do us a favor and hit that subscribe button, also press the notification bell so you can be notified every time we drop a new video.
No, I'ma get some game tuned in with Super Tight. Yeah, I get it all up from Big Bobo, from the front seat, not no photos.